Oh gosh. There we go. Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Flezza, and it's about time we got back to our playthrough on Knights of the Old Republic, right? It's only been 2 streams that were supposed to be Knights that got replaced last minute in the last couple weeks. But yeah, we're resuming. Hopefully, we'll be going a little smoother here because we realized probably the reason we were having so much difficulty was the difficulty level. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I want to say, really. So without further ado, let's pop into the game here. Probably helps if I actually load it up here. Alright. So we just... I believe if I recall correctly, we just finished Kashyyyk. And... oh right, we found some dude who gave us a thing. Maybe we can head back to Dantooine and finish up the Dantooine stuff. Kashyyyk, Manaan, Korriban, Yavin, Dantooine. Let's go back to Dantooine. Goodbye, Kashyyyk. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? I don't really care. Can we skip the cutscenes? That are just us flying? Cool. Thank you. Let's go. This is the out. Wait, is it out? No, this is out. Here we are. Okay. Yeah, let's take the guy who ran away from the Jedi Order. Sounds like a great idea. No. Yes, this is the party I want to go with. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah. Excuse me, coming through. This way. This way, this way, this way. We have to go avenge John's wife. And then what's the other thing we still have to do out here? Mandalorian readers. The Mandalorian readers stairs are over this way. If I recall. To the Grove. And I think actually. Around this corner. Voila. Okay. Let's see if... oh, whoops. See. Let's go.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much. I will add your head to those of the other.
Okay. But, got him. Oh, he's got some lightsabers. Thank you. I should be able to take that one. Cool. That too. You have met and slain the lady. He'd like to call you license. Surely would have taken yours and your head. Trying to show you to hear this. Cool. Sandor. Sandor was. Let's save. Just to ensure that we don't get backtracked and have to do that fight again. Let's see if we go the correct way around the tree. I remember the Sandro is over here. Question is, so we already did the this line. Let's see if we'll talk, if we can just tell them, hey, your dude actually died. Do we tell the council? He's mauled to death. I had but I don't know who to talk to. If I complete the quest early, who do I talk to? Or I botch up the storyline, who do I talk to? I'm sure there's like a guide on the internet, right? Dear Internet, who do I talk to in the event that Let's take a peek. Let's see what the internet says. Knights of the Old Republic, dead. No. So, according to the internet, I seem to be locked into the quest. There's one thing we can try and do, apparently. Hey, John.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I thought and killed
Thank you,
their leader.
young master. My daughter can now, I think,
Coach his daughter.
rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
There is no need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Thank you. To the Enclave. Let's see if we can talk with, there's a couple of people that may be here that we can talk to, it said. Which may give us a answer. I'm not sure though.
Achuta, wonga kun bisto. Hakup.
All right.
Mucho sha.
There's lady with the droid.
I'm sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the
I'm just glad I could help
When
you
I
out.
first met Shen, I feared our forbidden love was doomed to a tragic end. But thanks to you and the Jedi Council, our story ends in joy. I am sorry we have nothing.
What are your
The council
plans
will
now?
let us stay here as long as we want. Though I know Shen and I are both hoping our fathers will forgive us and welcome us back into their homes. If not, we will try to build a future. I am sorry we
good.
have nothing.
Cool. Wedding
We are
plans?
waiting before the ceremony. Hopefully, in time, our fathers will agree to attend. If not, we plan to have.
Nothing.
Rahesia and I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for us. Now we will finally... Rahesia and I can spend the rest of our lives together.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve.
Rahesia and I cannot...
Cool. What are your
We
plans
will
now?
stay here for the next little while. If they do not, well, perhaps we will travel to Coruscant or to the core world.
Good luck to you both.
Rahesia and I can...
Cool. Any kids?
Not yet, my friend. Rahesia and I cannot thank you enough for what...
Cool.
Good luck to you.
Dang it. Nothing. Nothing talking to them. Hopefully I found them. Let's talk to the council is the other option. I said is possible.
May the Force be with
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Johanna.
Nothing.
Greetings, young Padawan. Have you come seeking knowledge? As chronicler, you should
Nope.
May the Force...
Rahesia Sandral and Shen Matali have come here seeking shelter against their love for each other was being denied by overly possessive parents. And while it is regrettable that the fences between the families were not repaired, it is good that these two young lovers can live their lives.
Okay. Yeah, we're locked into this quest being on our list. That's what that said. Cool. It's fine. I just have to remember that that exists, you know, that's the case. Oh well. So. A quest for the Starforge Strange Stowaway. Places to go, things to do. You.
Yikukumo noba. Jedabadawana ni achu.
What do you have for
Jedabado
sale?
mo.
Good enough. Come on, let's go. Okay. Let's go to Tatooine. Most iconic planet. Most important planets in the Star Wars universe. Bum, 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 bada, bum. Cool. Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop?
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Thought it was more important that I help find the star maps.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
You said there's a bond between us.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
You saying I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Boy, he is salty.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Why is it discouraged?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who weren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father
A
again?
child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say
Even
that.
a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
So we're gonna go meet her dad. I mean, we gotta ask his permission after all. Alright. What you got?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Can we talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a
How
Jedi?
I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often. especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
So you met a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Cool.
How may I be of assistance? I do not know how to help.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kundi. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tongki ba. Dong abuk shamin.
Why are you scared?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Took you before, I heard
Selima wanga kunbikin. Mucho shakapaka.
It's not your home. Not your first home, anyway.
Dong abuk shami.
Tell me about your home before.
Tong ki ba non tontek.
Someone in Dantooine remembers you? Ooh. We were just there. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to bust out my sabers on you. Yo.
Yeah, what do you want?
You
want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
Oh, boy.
We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
An asteroid?
Maybe, but maybe not. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
Some sort of ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Do you know anything about this world?
Tatooine is one big desert, with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the war, but I don't know what happened to them. The world of my clan, Ordo, was much like this. Dust basins and rock crags. But my world at least has some green around the equator. This place is just sand all over. There are some vicious people on this world, but the desert is the real enemy. Trips out in the desert, especially the deep desert, should be taken very carefully. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
Nope.
Your choice.
I think we're good. Alright, so we checked with everybody. Cool. Let's go. Ooh.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very... That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Looking for very specific things.
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
Antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
What about
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's
Bounty
in
hunting.
Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the HUD at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to get
As you
going.
wish. If you need anything...
Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Level up. Level you up. Yes, let's do it.
What can I do?
Yes?
Alrighty.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin? Davin Coatrus?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah. I'll just bet. Damn, old man. You look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Uh-huh. Care to introduce your friend?
Death. His name's Davin. Old friend from my Wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Melora is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
We could check into it when we're on Manan.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Cool.
Uchua penki, tang ituama ji human act in ikatune, chi itakanki chan baba Hassan shan, no ba muli rati like kuka.
What do you have? Bothan sensory visor. Immunity to critical hits. Oh. Yes, please. I think that's important. Looks like the shipment has been delivered. What are you talking about? The Gizka? So we just got dumped a bunch of stuff. Disorganized Portathons appear to have shipped a delivery of Gizka to the Evan household, and there doesn't appear to be any way to give them back. Which certainly doesn't sound good. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Docking Bay Mechanic.
Zerka Corporation keeps me working. I don't care what else they do.
look around, see if there's anything good here. I will take these. Anything good? Back here? Nope. Gotham Vanguard probably has nothing good to say to me. Take that. Thank you. We talk to the defense turret. I didn't take that from your store. I must be imagining things.
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai, Gina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hodonga Chihokabi.
This person has a name. Hello.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need?
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is a weird plate? Where'd you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
I'll buy
You
it
will?
from you.
Oh, thank
Sure.
you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. $700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is.
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you.
And how many more like you are there out there with money to buy their plates, I wonder?
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Just said that to 3 Jedi. Pretty sure they'll appreciate it. The Hunting Lodge. So this is probably where I'm supposed to sell that thing. Anything out of the ordinary? Anything more local? Let's talk to some groups. Alright. Gamorreans. Dork.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out banthopats, but thanks all the same.
What is it?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
Where's the best
If I
hunting?
knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there's simply fewer raid out there.
Why are there
It
fewer
used to be
raid?
a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that?
Who uses
That's
battle
not for
droids?
me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see.
Okay.
If that's what you want, I'm... Good hunting.
Cool. Comad Fortuna. I wonder if he's related to another guy named Fortuna. Tannis. Alright. Kudos. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get that hunting license. Tradesman. Sandcrawler mechanic.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time to talk, so please. All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawl. I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks.
What
The
attacks?
sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty... They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now. But few hunters... Try at the Zerka offices right here.
And when do the Sanctuaries head out?
Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular.
All right, thank you. Take these, thank you. Zerka office.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kit. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Uba patu koji. Tong non bong chang yung yang. Tong patok smakdelia.
Let's go.
Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Gundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kit. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Protocol officer.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Why not?
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
There's no
Well,
way.
normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Uh-huh.
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Very
That's my
well,
first
so I do
questions.
have work to get back to.
Anything out of
I
the
assume
ordinary?
that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid
Oh,
Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Anything more
If
local?
you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Okay,
Farewell.
cool. Maybe you should speak with him.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Why did you
Got
decide to
yourself
go?
a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you want to ride on the
Or
ship?
it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Did you annoy this person endlessly too?
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vix was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Some hidden meaning to this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Killed Krat?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. This could have just been gurgling noises. Anyway, finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing. Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
But what does that have to do with you coming
Hey,
over?
the chances may not be great, but one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Oh, that was funny.
Chua Pengki, Yun Patisa, Ichubaji
I want to ask her about this.
Kakincha Nawabakaon, Bagwa Shan.
Are you available for
Aita
purchase?
Ka Chong Chicha.
Thermal detonators cost 2,000 each. That's ridiculous. That seemed important. Armor upgrade. Okay, she wants us to hunt some sand people.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
What are you talking about?
Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Intelligent or not, they've killed
La
people.
boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
What do you suggest then?
Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira
The
rachikun.
real
Slimo
translation
patona.
for
Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
who would have a capable
La
droid.
boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun.
Further
Slimo
southwest
patona.
in the Advanced
Mundi
Sea,
hadonga chihonkabi.
where we get the ropes.
Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok
But I
ninja
suppose there
mira
is no other
rabes.
way. Maybe I'll look
Kuyabi
into it.
just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek.
This could be a very interesting quest. Jawa.
Willow, kau bisa kingkun apa muli mati.
Swoop registration.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse us. We didn't just have a huge fight right here in the middle of the city. Okay. Talked a little these sand people. Some Jawas. Anchorhead Canteen. Do 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 ya da da ba da bum bum. You have a name.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. I was back on Taris. Seems like I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore.
I asked about you when you were racing.
Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name.
It's the best place to
Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Taris. Always look forward to going back. No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
What made Taris any different?
A woman. I never won on Taris, but it was almost my first stop on the circuit, and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone.
How long did you race?
Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young.
Why do you think that?
It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass.
What can you tell me about other racers?
I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race.
Makes them different than
I
others.
don't know, but some people just have something that lets the bike take them. It's like the air stops pushing back. That's an old track tale, you know, when the wind decides to stop fighting. I used to have that. Not more. All right.
I'm looking for something.
Ask me again in a few years, and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. There is one. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. You should try the locals. Jow has been.
All right.
Keep safe. Yep.
This dude has a name, too.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play?
No.
All right. But remember that there isn't much fun.
We're not here to play Pyzik. Everybody wants to play Pyzik. Why do people want to play Pyzik? Why can't we just play Sabak? Street racing is over here. Right? Swoop registration. Mata the Hut.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Now you are a champion who traveled with a Jedi. It's a story you can hear. Tell me. Do you think you're a racer? Or be you have your own bike? I think it's on the ship. Crash and burn, sir. 100 credits. I'm gonna drop the phone. 50 credits. Fine. What sort of business?
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help?
Why won't he sign?
And you're surprised that the boy doesn't want to...
I think you should give me a better deal. Well, how about you treat him fairly? Why would he listen to me? I do it for the money. Well, you're also a Hutt, you know, notorious for being smugglers and gangsters.
I bet you just can't understand why they wouldn't trust someone who's only in it for the money.
I think we should go here. Alright. Are there other racers? Let's see what I can do. Hey, my friend.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand.
How long have you been racing?
Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowd.
What is racing?
Mata has some basic incentives for good times, which you probably know, but this is just an amateur track. The pro circuit is where the real credits are, but even that is hurting. I guess a lot of riders were on Terrace. If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this route. Hurry it up, all right? You have to step up and do it to know anything about it. You will understand.
Alright, fine.
Hurry it up, all right.
You don't really want to Let's talk about street racing.
Rundi hautonga tonkin banang konki lagoda na wenkies maktona. Rundi hautonga tonkin banang konki. Chopaka chonagarn totril titoki yomabogra. Chikoto kamokao lagoda na wenkies maktona. It's fine. Rundi hautonga tonkin banang konki lagoda na run chopak lav.
Do it again. Missed again. It was closer this time.
Rundi haut. Lab. Chop lab.
Ooh, we got it. Barely.
집에도 안 나니 보보.
Be back later. Let's see if Nico wants to talk to me now.
You again? I don't really feel like talking. All right, see you around the...
Facing.
Rundi hautong ta chuvayo kulawish tu chungwa takut lagoda na rinkism.
Mary dealt with this all right. I don't know how to get any faster than that. Yeah, I get it. Semi-auto race. Negotiate. Got it in a sub 23 time. Just said
Rundi hautonga lagoda na ring. Rundi hauton lagoda na ring kiss matoma.
Jeez. 2251.
Rundi ik chawa tombola Johnny Gu. Yomawama.
2251, I think it said. Oh, that's sick. What was that? You suck at racing. You hit a rock. Just set me up with a race. Fine. Just set me up with a dang race. Oh, 54. Is that 4 thousandths of a second? 400ths of a second? Now I'm determined to get this. So close. Like, I know I'm close. I've gotten closer, but I'm close. Gonna go bankrupt on paying this $100 100 credit fee. I was hitting the button to hit the next gear, and it wasn't going. Just hurry up. Oh, hit rock. That's I wish they would give you an option just to restart the race here and like pay the fee and start the race over. So you gotta go through this dialogue and the loading and the Not quite enough. My hand is feeling. Dang it. I'm so close. I know it. Not quite. This is a charity. Let's get out of there.
Jolie, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
So you don't have a problem with Malik and the Sith?
I want to stop Malik as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
I guess that's an interesting way to look at it. There's trade officer here.
Takom justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
That's the jet. There's the Jawa with a name, clearly. Is this the droid shop? Droid shop. Droid shop. What do you have available? An HK-47. Let me ask some... I don't seem to know much about it.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it...
But it's stable. Why have a droid with memory? It's hard to say. Where'd you get it?
You know, I may have been out of circulation for a while, but doesn't it seem likely to you that this friend of yours didn't own the droid?
I'm interested. 5,000 credits. That was quick. So. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower. 3,000. Okay. How many credits do I only have 100 credits. Oops. Maybe I did a little too much swoop racing.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Battle and protocol?
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of you. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Okay.
Objection. My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I assure...
I'm not familiar with SysTech Corporation.
With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Alright, let's see about purchasing
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Wants me to strong arm him. Jawa with a name. Could you be clear? Why wouldn't I understand your language? Giants made of sand. Sand people? What do you want me to do? Maybe I'll help.
I'm thinking they're with the sand people who live in the south. Either that or I need my ears cleaned.
Why have they taken your people? Tell me about those that came before.
It could be that this Jawa knows things about this planet's history that the Republic has no inkling of.
I'm looking for something called a star map. Oh. Why should I
It
believe
does seem
this?
convenient, but we've no reason to disbelieve this creature.
Okay. Okay. I'll check it out when I leave the city.
No one leaves Anchorhead without...
good idea?
Only one place, and it means dangerous work. Go. Hurry it up, will you? You're not getting through here. Zerka Corporation does not want the... Running this installation is difficult and...
It's
You
at
know,
my wrist.
I agree with you, but Zerka Corporation just doesn't... Besides, I couldn't let you pass if I wanted to. The gate lock needs to be swiped. See the Zer...
Seriously? I have a quest. Tell me I gotta walk all the way back here just to get the authorization to leave, which I thought I already had, because she gave me that quest. Otherwise, what was the point?
I'm here.
Yes?
How'd you get like that?
Yes?
Lost? Come on, you two.
I'm here.
What is going on?
Yes?
Yes?
Both of you, come on. Hey.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? As I
Yes.
said, we are no longer... With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits. Very well. Of course. Zerga Corporation records. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I'll have to... Farewell.
Ki mulira kun king. Tong kitwama ag ii. Chiwi aita ka.
What do you have? Do you have this? I have this authorization, don't I? How do I not have the authorization?
No one leaves Anchorhead. See, there's a...
Do I have to find this lady? They got the last... That must be it. I must have to find this lady and take her past somehow.
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's canteen. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any... Zerka Corporation.
Ooh. Okay, this lady isn't here. I don't think she's in here.
You again? I don't really... Did you? I'm not sure that's any of you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like... Hurried up. All right.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun muri ras limo poiwan. Chiwi aita ka chong. Baba.
I need money. I need 3,000 for HK 47. Maybe she's here in the hunting lodge. If she had a pass, that would make sense.
Ciao basso. Gino morirà nel bubo tonkin ba.
What do you do?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi chiwa aita kang kicha na chupor.
Okay, cool, goodbye. You don't have anything for me. You.
Muchashak Fakat.
Uh-huh.
Takom jus dach miki grabar mogo. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong tolpa da pongwale kando nangum. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabung.
Some dragons are around.
Chikun ida. Takom jus dach miki grabar mogo. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabung muchashak pakhat. Jedo badu. Jedo ba.
Okay. Wait.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Ooh, candy words from a swoop racer. Well, I just feel all warm inside. Save it for... Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy. What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
Don't you need to more kills to keep your droids running?
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess.
Hunting a species to extinction. Now there's a logical way to make a living.
I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Good hunt.
I need to sell. Maybe if I sell stuff.
Hello again. Is this... All right.
That must be my answer, is to sell some stuff.
Ki mulira. Chiwi.
Yes, I do wish to sell it. We're gonna keep our grenades. We're gonna sell that. Anything else? Let's just sell all the respawns. Oh, that bumped us up to 6,000 credits and change. So I think that's good. We didn't make a whole lot of progress today, but you know, some is better than none, I guess. But that's gonna be all for today, folks. So thank you so much for coming. I have some stuff I have to go do here. That's why I can't stay on longer today. My name is Flezza. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do quite yet. So it's kind of just be a tune in and see what's going on. But until then, everybody take care, stay safe, all that wonderful stuff. That's my usual outro. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.